Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Kawo mana sakon gaisuwa daga ma'aikatan zaman lafiya na Plateau State, wato Plateau Peace Building Agency. Sakon gaisuwa daga Director General Dr. Julie Sanda. She was very particular about this program. The Taga Suna AY. AY is gradually becoming a household name. The Nagam youth camp was just playing out here as anything that digital and Taga would do this music, because then as some Botunas will say that one would have been the high point for her. So come out the governor, not the laptop, I know, but I won't open it because time is against us. So on this note, Baba, I wish I can speak in Fulɓe so that people will understand me. Ama, it's not possible. Turanci ma ba ina iya sosai ba, ba yare na bane. Da muka je wani HD program a Lantan South Sea Fulani community for the first time that I had something very unique. The Ardo Fulani community in Lantan South, they tashi magana sai tashi sai ce shi fa ba Bahaushe bane, so bai ji Hausa ba, so in yayi kuskure ma ba zai apologize ba. So I so when I no apologies. So thank you so much, and it is a privilege to be here to talk about the role of youth, the roles of young people in promoting peace and social cohesion in a diverse society. When we talk about young people, there is something very unique to the youth. Abbas, so in 10 minutes, I will finish. So, another something, Abbas is a young person. But in Tambeka, what is your aspirations in this life?
So, then you might have a house, some of the killer, iyayenmu wanda tun da ba su je karatun matsayin education. Aspiration ina shine naga a rayuwar mu Fulani ya zama duk abin da za a yi a dama. Nawa ni personally abin da nake so na zama naga I serve for humanity. Wanda duk inda za a je ya zama na zama ambassador na al'umma.
Okay.
Shine ambition ina.
Okay. Thank you, Abbas. Now, among random selection of young people, they always have what they want to do, what they want to see, what they want to become. Among them, they are yanzu. Now, the bottom line of what I'm trying to say, Shine, the young people, their life thrives on hopes and aspiration. There is what they want to become. The older or the aged people, the old people, their lives thrives on memories. They can only reflect on the past, what has happened. Yanzu, Rana ya kusa shiga musu. Among young people, Tashiwa, we have a lot of energy in us, so we can do and undo a lot of things. That is why I believe organizers see it very important to give a talk about what young people can do in promoting peace. Now, by this year, if we were to ask, perhaps was I in one discussion, but because I was in life here. When our parents and our grandparents lived, they coexisted peacefully, regardless of religious differences, regardless of ethnic differences. Ama, we live in a time and age that religion and ethnicity have become dividing tools. And so we have to continue to talk to ourselves about how to live and coexist peacefully. It is very important to remind ourselves, Chiwa, research has shown globally, ko ita nuna cewa duk duniya masu tattala zaune a saye ko a wani kasa a duniya nan young people ne.
500 da kwanje da rijiyar na misplace na kudin shi.
So ko a ina a duniyar nan masu tada na zaune a saye young people ne saboda suna da karfi. Ko a Africa ko a Europe duk inda ya yi tashi hankali, at the forefront is always the young people. But there is something about the young people, sooner than come on double-edged sword. If young people are the agents of violence, they are the means of violence and the ends of violence. It equally means that they can also be used as the agents of peace, the means of peace and the ends of peace. They can also be used as the agents of development, the means of development and the ends of development. Duk kasashe da sun ci gaba a duniyar nan, there is a huge contribution in the role of young people na ci gaban kasashen. And duk kasashe da ba su ci gaba ba, the young people equally have a huge role to play, or that they have played in holding the countries back. So it is not something to think twice about it, that young people have a role to play in the promotion of peace and social cohesion. Kowa ya sani a nan cewa duk tashi hankali da muna samu a Jos a Plateau State, matasa ne suna gaba. Always is the young people at the forefront. Baban na yanzu ko ka ce mishi ya ba wa fita ko ka ba wa AK-47 ko da zuciyar na so ba karfin jikin bare fita ba, but ka bani zan ce a akwai zeal, akwai karfi, let's go. So it's always the young people at the forefront. And one thing I've also discovered with conflict now in the Plateau State and Africa gaba daya, it has a poverty face. Duk rashin zaman lafiya yana da fuskar talauci ne. Duk ana irin wannan rashin zaman lafiya a angwane da talaka suke zama. Iban tabbaji an yi tashi hankali a rafin ba. Akwai lokaci da ina rafin sai an fara yi a cikin gari ban sani ba, sai aka kira ni aka ce a ina kake, ni ce ina rafin to ana tashi hankali a gari. Amma rafin din was normal. Akwai Muslims a rafin da Christians da kowane kabila rafin, amma angon manya ne ba a tashi hankali. Ko ta locust ta rantiya locust ma akwai Muslims a wurin da Christians, it has never been violent. Amma ka ce angon Rukuba, angon Rugu, Tudun Wada, where you have a heavy concentration of poor people, ni na zama Tudun Wada ne inda ana tashi hankali kawai at the slightest provocation. Why? Because you have a high concentration of poor people. So the young people are vulnerable. Now, what is the condition of the Nigerian youth? Matasa in Nigeria, they are vulnerable, economically disadvantaged, socially disadvantaged, politically powerless, and they constitute one of the highest voting population in Nigeria. But the society is structured in such a way that regardless of your education as a young person, you are disadvantaged. In ba ka da wani a sama da zai kama hannu kai ba ka yi wani lokaci ka je makarantar ka dawo ma za ka zauna gida. So because young people are disadvantaged, they are susceptible to violence. Na taba zuwa Abuja Foreign Affairs Ministry, na je wurin abokina, then say office space mate na shi dan Borno, Adama Maiduguri. Sai suna taɗi muna taɗi sai ya ce for so many years bai je gida ba. Ya ce shi yana jin daɗin aikin shi. Kar ya je gida wani ɗan iska ya je kashe shi. Why? Because he's enjoying his job, he has that opportunity. But the so-called ɗan iska ɗin, perhaps inda an ba shi opportunity to also run as foreign affairs, bari ya je ta da mazauni a sai ba. But because he's disadvantaged and somebody is able to tell him, oh, got 2,000, got 5,000, he will go. So the condition of the youth man is very, very discouraging in this country. Nigeria is so rich, we kamata a cewa akwai talauci da muna da shi a kasar nan. But here we are, a vast majority of our people are disadvantaged. Politically, we are powerless. So the youth is placed in a position that they are vulnerable and susceptible to be used for violent conflict. Shi yasa ko a ina a Biron land a inda Fulani suke a Irigwe land, dukkan young people ne suna gaban wannan conflict ɗin. Why? Because they are disadvantaged. If they have work to do, if you tell them to go and do conflict, but that's what they are. So they are disadvantaged. In other words, I'm not saying because it is a good reason where I do conflict, but that is a true situation of what we have on ground. That is why they are at the forefront of conflict. So when a role the young people can play, like I said earlier, tun da su ne masu yin conflict, su ma suna da role da za su play a samun zaman lafiya. Na ɗaya, the role is that, look, ita zaman lafiya fa, it's something that, just like the saying goes, you cannot give what you don't have. Kafin ka fara promoting peace, you must have peace within yourself. I will live in a world, in a country that is full of so many constraints that sometimes even you as an individual, you have issues with yourself. That is because left, right, and center, you have a lot of distractions. So for the young people to play the positive role in promoting peace and social cohesion, they must first and foremost have peace within themselves. So that them back the kamar da ina siya ne an ban da ko sisi a cikin aljuna ba zai iya ba wani 1 naira ba. But if I have 2,000, 5,000 zan iya cire 1,000 a cikin bayar. So in ba ka da wannan zaman lafiya a cikin kamar ba za ka iya promoting peace ba. So for the youth to be able to promote peace, first you must be at peace with yourself, because it is from the so much you have that you can be able to give to the next person. The youth have a role to play in promoting peace by emphasizing more on what binds us together as against those things that sets us apart. The truth is, sunana nanti, not because na so in zaman nanti. Nda haife ni a Sokoto, a wani kauyen Sokoto, da ni maybe Muhammadu ne ko kuma Sa'idu. But I haife ni a wani wuri da na fita sai aka ban suna nanti. Yau Abbas is Abbas, ba wai shi ya so ya zama Abbas ba. Nda haife shi a Nnewi, sunan shi Chukwudi ne ko kuma Emeka. Ina zuwa church ba wai gani na fita na ce ina so a haife da yadda je church ba. But na fita an haife ni sai na tashi sai na ga wani mutum da wata mata da na gane cewa su ne babana da mamana, sai suka kai ni wani wuri da ana kira church. Sai na ci gaba da tafiya. Sa'idu yau yana zuwa masallaci ba wai shi da ya gaya man Allah yana son a haife shi Sa'idu ya je masallaci ba, amma wanda suka haife shi ya tashi sai ya ga suna zuwa masallaci, sai ya bi su ya fara zuwa masallaci, sai a ji a kashe Sa'idu da yana zuwa masallaci. Now there are a lot of things that binds us together. Ko kai Fulani, ko kai Muslim, ko kai Christian, a gaya mun wanda yana da kai biyu ko idanu uku. Duka idanu biyu, ana yin biyu kafafuwa biyu. Now it tells you the generosity of God that we are created from one source. So for the youth to promote peace, we must emphasize these things that unite us. Kowa ba dan using muka yanzu an yanka jikin kowa jan jini ne za a gani, inda wanda yana ga kamar za a samu farin jini kowa ko bakin jini ya tashi, ni zan gwada wanka shi, in jini ya fita fara ko baki zan biya 100,000. So we have a lot of things that binds us together. Whether Kassan Nigeria and whether we like it or not, we will fight and still live in this country. Yanzu fa talauci ko ta ina, kudin biredi kowa na siyan shi yadda yake ne. Kudin biredi will not say because you are a belong. Kai ka siya ne 500, kai Fulani ka siya 1,000. No. If it is 1,000, everybody buys it at 1,000. So wahala, the talauci komi is affecting us. So there is so much that binds us together, our shared humanity. So for the youth to be able to promote peace, we must emphasize these things that bind us together. And the role that youth can play, in one social media, they have a role to play as social media to promote peace. So the yawa, ana tesa fake information as social media, Facebook, where people are the say amplifying Russia social media. And most of the time, young people get so youths have a positive role to play in the use of social media. So they have a role to promote peace by using the social media responsibly. Instead of overheating politics, we can use it positively to promote things that binds us together. The youth have a role to play as siyasa. The truth is that a lot of our challenges in this country has to do with politics. The youth must come to terms with the fact that the youngsters are being, we have a role to play in checkmating the policies of government to ensure that the policies are responsible to our yearnings and aspirations. Except we also play a role. So the yawa yan siyasa a kasan nan takes us for granted. Sai su zauna su yi abin da suke so su yi. It's not as if by the grace of God na taɓa zuwa kasashen turai guda biyu, France da Spain, and I've interacted with young people there to find out where su abubuwa. It's not as if turawa su fa Allah ya su daga sama ne sun soka duk. The evil in man is also in them. But one of the things the yasa system nasu yana working is the fact that the people are ready to call the leaders to order. So ko da shugaban kasan yana so ya sata kuɗi, ya san ya sata wannan kuɗin za a kama shi, so ba zai sata ba. Amma a nan za ka sata kuɗin ka tafi. In an kare kuɗin break with 5% gobe za a hitting street and London za a fita, we no gree, kuma dole a mai da shi. But in our own case, we allow everything to happen. Shi yasa we are where we are today, a very rich country with a lot of poor people. So the youth also have a responsibility to play in promoting the ideals of politics in such a way that it will address the challenges of economic challenges that we face. Because in the poor enough you will have peace. The youth have a role to play in sensitization and conscientizing our people. Someone is one of the pathways that we can do to promote peace. So we have a lot of things to do as young people. The youth also have a role to play in networking and collaboration. Chief talks about networking and collaboration. We have to build friendship across ethnic and religious divides. Na taɓa zuwa wani da sai wani meeting sai mutum ya tambaya ya ce, an kai Krista ne a nan kana da phone, ana phone da contacts da na phone na kan ba number Muslim ka daga ba wanda ya daga ni. Sai ce kai Muslim ne phone ɗinka does not have a single Christian contact ka daga ni, ba wanda ya daga ni. Sai ce da wanda wani ya daga ni zai ce shi fita, zai kore shi fita, what do you do? Because you cannot live in this world and tell me that all the people you interact with, they are people strictly from your religion. So the youth have a role to play in building networks across our ethnic divides, across our religions. Because by the time we build friendship, we will understand each other better. In the days of our fathers and grandfathers, ethnic and religious divides, but in our own time, we've allowed it to be manipulated and set us apart. So these are some of the things that because of time, that we, the young people, have a lot to do to play and promote peace and harmonious coexistence in our society. Now go the organic interpretation. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
To Mobde da Fulɓe filasa. Whenever water high table Alhaji Umar Dakare, Chairman Kauta Mahore Plateau State Ajapam. Okay, so Mahadi Mahara high table. So Alhaji Yusuf Ibrahim Baba, Chairman Makban Plateau State Ajapama. Then out of the Musa Bibe, out of Kasim Ali Alaye Najapare. Allah Baba Mahadi Rafi Baba Alaye.
So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dewani Sandurani was very okay when it happened. On Barkinama, on Geltama. Alhamdulillah, me you can be way you go. Boy, not even in Allah, not even necessary. Almami Bandira and Mira and the Roman and Nana. Almami Jamaica Maisha. Almami Fulɓe, Ñalnde Pulaaku, Ñalnde Pulaaku, woni ko ɗottijo mi hen hanjum jogotore to en kawti kujeji laaɓay amma boko nden to wini yonte ɗo haala no maani no maani ɗo kam min ɗum woni no maani waɗa sino mari ɗo education kadi miya fufude am woɗa bon hosare ɗo maande ɗum turu nden ko english ɗum sawo ɗum amma mi sankitay ɗum nder no mi wawi kadi yiya mi meti haɓa on faami ko mi yiɗira goɗo man ɓe yiɗi ɓe anda koyol no maani ɓe wala mama mi jangi ɗerewol ngol mi jangi mi yilli ngol nder fuɗɗere nder ɗonto moɗon inchallah président moɗon yerbanay on ngol nder groupe on janguma on faamuwa sosai amma jonta mi yiɗi kawai mi yewta cimdo majum en anda kay ɗum woni no madik ma kam nde ɗum fuɗɗi to no madik ɗum jangirde nde ɗum ɓamtani ɓikkon waynaaɓe in 1989 ɓe omtuɗon ngam woodi ko moduɗo gaɗuɗo présentation wi'inaame en alawa gaɗa noye nangirte ɓoore kewtortoɗe no ardiɓe arde to dole wona sakkini ɓikkon mum ɓe jangirde to ɗum omti e nder no waɗi ɗum mbi'i to haani ɗum jangina ɗo maɗi o gandi Nigeria men no waɗi sai wonɓe ngari mbi kay hamɓe ma tawan no waɗi wato eggoɓe ummotoɓe daga ɗo jaha ɗon hamɓe ma ɓe mbiɓe nastine to nder hamɓe wonta migrant fisher folks be migrant farmers joni woodi derrawɓe ummotoɓe daga Plateau jaha Taraba jaha ɗum ngam demal woodi ma waɗa woodi ɗo to hamɓe ma ɓe eggoɓe debbo nangoɓe liɗɗi gawoɓe liɗɗi hamɓe gonta migrant fisher folks hamɓe ma ɓe ummo daga ɗon to sangol mari liɗɗi ɓe gota ɗongol sangol ngam ɗum hamɓe ma ɓe mbi to hamɓe ma haali ɓe nanta nder no maɗi bo no maɗi dama arande ko ɗum gaɗuno on ngam fulɓe kanuri Shuarab be luttuɓe leƴƴi kadi to amma jonta min keɓi leƴƴe laamin leñi pati tokkoji goɗɗi to alhamdulillahi ɗon bo ɗume woni kuugal amin kam ha no maɗi goɗo nomadic education is to formulate policy and issue guidelines in matters relating to the program ɗum gadda wato ko haani ɗum tokka dow ɗum gaɗirta jangirde man laato yottike ko may on faami machallah ɗon bo ɓe wi ɓe waɗa research ɓe ndaara ɗum toye ka yimɓe ɗo o ngoni noye ɗabi'a jonde maɓɓe be leydi research and personal development for improvement of the program in Nigeria to ni ɗum gaɗi ɗum ndaari to ay haani gaɗini nden nomadic jangille nomadic woodi goɓɓe jagguɓe nomadic ɗo woodi koɓe nder nomadic ɗo wuɓe nder nomadic kadi ɓe mbi daga jamdi joweetati laata ko jamdi sappo e go'o ngam ɗume to ɓe jehi ɓe jangi ɓe koota wuro mbottiyen maɓɓe dama ndumara nayi yimɓe ko ɓe garta daga jangille ɓe koora non bo ɗon rewɓe man bani hamɓe ma ɓe jaha ɓe janga to ɓe garti to innira en maɓɓe ko maɗo en maɓɓe mbiɓe ɓe jaha lumo ɓe sorrede kosam to sey ɓe jaha ɓe ganaɓe ɓe tenoyannaɓe ɓe yeɗoyaɓe ndiyam ɓe ko nanndi maɓɓe. So time frame is just from 8 to 11. About the worker, just to give out, every other activities of the family so that it will not be, having a problem. Then secondly, the policies how are we? What are our organizational structures? What we do is nomadic education is, having about 7 offices in the commission. Okay, thank you is there on the listing. So organizational structure, when we have about 7 departments, we go to the office, the annual can be joining. What executive secretary, commission man, several department of administration, and we will the admin department and corporate. Then we have the extension education and skills development. Program of one to any Fulɓe, Ikkon Fulɓe, Sukaɓe Fulɓe joining in numbers. In a lot of these programs are extension education and skills development department. In that in jihar mun gada data da mun gada capturing data yawa suka da fulbe ko kuma sana'an giddawa borin different types of sana'o'i da ha commission ban daga hala ICT hala konangani tailoring ko konangani da hala dunyo on an digo wani kina ta Kina wani ta wani nan Hajiya mun ko wani kina ta wani Fina tawa Fulɓe ko andi fina tawa to wani na amajabe ke amma fina tawa wani duro jande be ko e andi tawa do fina tawa men to do jangirde en anda do jangirde amma kuma wani online ko wani and Lutti and only 26% more, 13% in government. Benjamin, or Mandela, all the way. So we challenge to time in government. They go and wait on the world and actually come in Ñalaande. The world for now is very limited and Ñalaande for all parts of this country. The world is also that benefited. In a way, when you go to Andy in Yima, I'm commanding coaching and getting more. All time and very joined to be down around. The life will be a man who I am a politician. So the man who will go down and juggle the heart, in the world is going on is completely unknown. So on many aspects of all of the general and political general, the world office is fair in Nigeria. But Plateau State, Niger State, National State, honestly, about how many of them, they are not central zone. Headquarters they have Bihar and the 6 in Nigeria. So these states are from that Kogi, Kwara, all of them are not central. So government always must be in Nigeria. That's the head of the zonal office. So go to Queen in Amai, Ayuba, Ayarabahama, the Uyari has another office, the Yarabana, and not to be going to work with the Palaki, but I'm not so for many words, not just the office branch, one headquarters man, Mobde, FUYODA, Onangi, Taraba, Adamawa, Yawa, Kandi Guni Mandana is with the headquarters in Bauchi. Then secondly, involving South Benin. Jihad in the world of South Rivers, Akwai Bong, and the rest of them not in that's their head office. I mean, zonal office headquarters. The main one is not only Kano, Kasina, Dawa, Kebbi, Sokoto, come and go in the one. Some of the northeast side, south is in the main and what the zonal office in India. Ebonyi, Anambra, Imo, Abia, Onandi, Madu. So these are some of the districts. But you go to the university center, where the University of Jos and the government are in charge of research and evaluation. And the data research work, and the data evaluating the program in Nigeria. So now, secondly, the University of Maiduguri, teacher training and outreach. Teacher training and outreach.